All right, I think maybe we have it back. I think I'm gonna head back to base though because this was a train wreck. Oops. Some good came out of it. I got my, I think I had the chat back. Still don't have, for some unknown reason, the Stream Deck started working when everything else failed. Now it's not working again. So I got a feeling there's a driver issue somewhere in there that's I got to fix, as well as whatever the heck's going on with my internet. But if you're coming back, thanks for coming back. I appreciate it. I'm sorry for the issues. Look, I have mail. Maybe it's saying that it was partially not my fault. That's not the mailbox. Nope. This is just something else. Go watch the Twitch channel on Raid Zone and get free stuff. See, see, that's the kind of stuff they do all the time. I'm not going to do that right this second. I'll do that later. All right, I think this is a thought. There's this thing called a nightmare lantern. A lantern fueled by nightmare light sources capable of resisting the erosion of nightmare overnight consumes one nightmare light source every 20 seconds. Maybe if I had that, I could dispel those globs of people coming over to fix everything all the time. I don't know. It's worth a try. I can make one. We'll see what it does. I gotta figure out how to get rid of those little minions that keep feeding the thing. That's the problem I got, is those things come over there and heal it back up, and then I can't get anything done. So, oh, I completed a challenge. With a calibration blueprint crate from Miss. Purchase a calibration blueprint. I can't say that. Calibration blueprint loot crate from Miss Memory. Defense facilities. Maybe that's what I need to do. Near death dream zone related to. Huh. Yeah, the internet crashed. My internet has been a little bit dicey lately. We've been having a lot of thunderstorms, so I think that's part of the problem. Put this stuff away. Oh, here's something to do. If you're playing Endless Green and you go to disassemble junk, these things right here are not junk. They are used by the gardeners to enhance the plants, the crops that you have, and give them different properties. But it's going to come up as junk, and if you just hit the select all, it's gonna disassemble it. You don't want to do that. So you can either select all and then unselect that and disassemble, or take it out before you disassemble, or just don't select it to disassemble. But you don't want to get rid of these. You want to save them because they are handy for other things. I have them in this box here. And that way I won't lose it. let's jump before I leave. Okay. I should have okay. I'm gonna get healed. Sleeping in your bed will heal you and give you back your sanity. If you have a kitty cat, it'll even be better. Faster, at least. We shall see how it works. Look at that. Almost all better. We'll get back into it. Hopefully we won't have any more glitches tonight. I restarted the whole computer, so whatever was irritating it is probably fixed now, I hope. Okay, so I have my lantern. Where is it? Right here. So we're gonna put that somewhere in here. Let's put it where the whistle is. Then I can't call my wolf to help me fight. Let's put it where, let's put the whistle back. We'll put it where we have the mining thing, because I don't need that right now. Good morning, After Effects. How are we doing? Let me try. See if I've got enough to make some more. I don't. Dang it. No more activators. I don't have detoxins. Dang it. Rats. Alright, so, oh, I've got light bulbs. Let's go get some of them. That's fuel, right? Where's that? I'm on 0029, I think is the number. I believe that's correct. Where's my light bulbs? Is all my light bulbs? Oh no! Just used for fuel. Right, bro. Oh, I had some. Oh, there they are. There we go. Alright, we got light bulbs. I've only been playing for about a week or so, and I'm having the worst trouble with figuring out how to kill these stupid dreamers. How do you use this light? Let's try that. Oh, okay. Well, that sounds awesome. It's not really going to help me with what I'm trying to do, I don't think. I keep them critters from healing the thing. This is, oh, as far as the scenario, this is Endless Dream. Where's this stupid thing? I keep coming over here to fight this infernal contraption, and I keep getting messed up. Internet crashes, or the game crashes, or something happens. Where's it at? 8, 18. This is the one down here, right? Yeah, 15. Do I gotta kill all these guys around it to be able to attack it? Is that what I gotta do? Or light dreamers. One deep dreamer. I just don't know. what I'm supposed to do. I could watch a tutorial on it, but you know, that's cheating. Sometimes you want to figure things out on your own. That's a 28. That's a 28. Deep dreamer. See, this is a deep dreamer. We're going here. Why not? Let's see what's down here. Maybe we'll get there. Maybe we won't. I don't know. I've already done that silo, so I don't want to do the silo again. We're just going across country. I know. What the heck's going on over there? Oh, somebody built a... I see. Somebody built a thing to get up top there. This is not the way, Luke. This is not the way. But we're gonna make it work. These are not the droids you're looking for. I mean, I can see where I gotta go, so... Who needs to go down all these hairpin turns and such? You can just go overland. I need my four-wheeler. There's one. That's one that got torched right there. Got somebody Ben on here that wants to do manibus. He's not played the game at all, so I'll probably start playing. I've got a character on manibus that I haven't really ranked up just for playing with noob folks that want to try the game out. I mean, why not, right? It's free. Seven kilometers. Let's go. Oh, this doesn't look good. This looks like bad things are going to happen. What else is new, Yuli? Always underprepared and undergeared. That's the way we do things. Oh, there's some light bulbs. Let's get them. We're going to need them. We're going to need light bulbs. Many as we can get. And get them. Come on. Where are we going? We're going up there. Holy moly. Let's go. Let's get the bike. It's faster. There's a lot of lightning going on around here. Oh, that's not a breakable rock. Neither is that. Somebody's built a zip line up here. Oh, that's a shadowy thing. Oh, wow, there's shadowy things. All right, there's what I'm looking for, I guess. How much do I need? What does it say? More difficult. Prioritize eliminating the nearby dreamers. Okay. Well, then this is not the way. Let's zip line down. Whee! I don't know who put this up here, but thank you. Some of us don't know what the heck we're doing. Watcha! All right, let's see if we find that one that was beside the road. That's probably where we want to go. Don't know if I'm going the right way. Oh no, we left the dream zone. There we go. That's what we're looking for right over there, I think. Okay. What are you? Level 15. All right. I have no idea what I'm doing. We're going to try it again. And maybe we won't get disconnected this time. Whoa! Let me out of here. This has got to go. Same with this. Can't have that in the way. Where's my lantern? Lantern is 6. Does it do anything if I go over here? Does not. I'm gonna need a bigger gun. Oh, you know what? Let's get the doggy dog out here. There we go. Get him, doggy dog. Get him. Nothing's happening. Already activated. When is it gonna start working? Go through these. Oh, okay. Something happened. There we go. Let's go. No, we're not having you do this, guys. I'm not gonna keep healing this sucker up. No, get him. Where are these guys coming from? Oh. Ow, ow. Oh, no, you don't. I can't see the strength of it.
I remember Miss Memory.
I got it. I got it.
Materials can protect against the dream's effects.
Woohoo! We got it. We got one. Just took doggy dog and the and the feaster. What we got? What did we get? Anything? Few things. Oh, great. SMG. Oh, look, it's bright and shiny. It's bright and shiny now. I have limit. Oh, I kind of like a quest of that, right? Yay! I feel emboldened. Like I finally got something done that I've been trying to do and haven't been able to figure it out. Okay, there we go. One light dreamer taken out. Activate 3 nightmare tubes. Participate in killing 5 light dreamers. Wow. So as soon as you get one thing done, it wants you to do something else. That is what... See, that's the thing. That's why I had to stop. Because if you let this game do it, it will soak up so much of your time. Because it'll be, it'll just, you know, decide that, get that. You'll just be playing it and you'll go, oh, well, now you got to go do this. And then it'll go, now you got to do this. And then now you should go do this. And what about these 3 things that you should do? Yeah, so it can do a lot of time soak if you let it. So my suggestion would always be just watch yourself when you're playing it. All right, we're gonna call the dog again. Where are you at? On cooldown. No! How long's the cooldown? Oh, wow. Oh, it's not too bad. Not too bad. By the time it cranks up, that should be all right. "57 seconds. Public light dreamer is about to appear in 50. Is that something I could be part of, or is that one I just lit up? Does it show it on the map? Not really. At least not to me. 35 seconds. Doggy dog is ready. Doggy dog is ready. All right, I'm gonna try to do the same thing with this one. This one might be a little bit easier because there's nothing in the way. I can see the globules. I'm a bit hungry. Figures. Food. Quickly. Where's rabbit? Piece meat. No. Mouse gunner. No. Deer meat. This one. Ah. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Dang it. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Come on, we did this once. We can do it again. Oh no. TV sets. No, don't reload now. Crap. What in the world? Why is the other one so much easier? This one's not. I got no... The other one's... Oh, he's gonna get all healed up. Dang it. Crap. Oh, you buzzard, you. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, you're not going nowhere. Uh-oh, uh-oh, no. No! Oh my god. Oh no, I didn't want to recall him. Crap. Well, that was a fail. We got one. This was not it. I need something that shoots better. This gun is cool, but it doesn't shoot fast enough. Where's my gear? Gonna be so underpowered. All right, so we'll do that one. We'll do this one. Oh, dang it. Nope. I don't know how much bullets I got, but we'll try it one time, and then we'll see what happens. Wait, does it? Killing 5 light trainers. All right. Let's try it one more time. Hey, anybody, come help me. Happy for you to come help me. 1 minute and 15 seconds. Oh, I'll be dead by then. What happens if I turn this on? Does it? Nope, doesn't help me there. Well, darn. 44 seconds. Okay. Maybe I'll make it. I have 7 minutes. It's not going to let me fight the thing for that long. Hello? Anyone else want to join in on this chicanery? Probably not going to work out well for me, but we're going to try it anyway. 10 seconds to midnight. Crap! It hurts. Oh, cool down. Dang it. crap. I must have just got lucky on that last one, because I don't see how you can get this thing done with one person. Not with the guns I've got. I'm gonna get killed here. They just, I mean, look at this. There's no way I can take out all those guys and... once they get into the zone, it doesn't even do anything to them anymore. Yeah, I'm just wasting bullets. I can't get these guys like this. There's no way. And of course I'm loading. And he can hit me no matter where I'm standing, but I can't hit these guys for nothing. Briefcase. Why? They just never, this ain't gonna work. I'm not wasting more time doing that. I got one done. I gotta figure out a different way to do this. This is stupid. Yeah, this is just, it's not happening tonight. I tried. I got one down. I got one. But there's gotta be some sort of thing that I'm missing. Some mechanic that I'm missing in this thing, because there's no way. I dropped some rocks. I'm good with that. Yeah, I got to do some research on this, because I don't like the, I got one by myself, so I feel okay that I can go out and do a little bit of research to see what I'm doing wrong here, but that's just no way. All you're doing is I guess the longer it runs, the faster those guys start popping out of the portals. And the Chaos Lantern doesn't do any good. I mean, that's not really, I guess that's not what it's for, but dang. Color. Yep. All right. Here, you need some. Let's get you charged up, buddy. It makes them sad, though. They get all sad when they get charged up. When I take all their stuff and they get. Maybe I should put some monkeys down and see if he'll, I mean, I guess I could use the blob here for a little bit of health, but this doesn't seem like that's the way to go. There's got to be some other trick to it. that I'm missing. So I'll have to do some research on it and see what the deal is, because there's got to be a way to do that. You can't, I've not run into anything so far that I couldn't do solo. It might take me a while, but I've been able to do it. So there's got to be a way. There's got to be some trick that I'm not, there's something I don't understand. I need to go to a once human guru and learn how that works. Am I not refilling? I did not refill. This one is the one I was checking. Did I refill this one? Nope. I already did that one. Alright, so they're all refilled. I'm full of stuff, so I gotta go dump it off. But yeah, there's something I'm missing. With the vids I've seen, you're going to need a good DPS build, so I would maybe search video on build that does lots and lots of damage. Yeah. I mean, the bomber build is supposed to be pretty good. I need to up my guns, because you can calibrate them and get them better, which I haven't done a whole lot of calibration because I just built these guns today. So that's probably part of my problem. Load up the generators. Here. Some stuff down. Charcoal. Bricks. Steel. Bronze. I haven't built it yet. This is just a foundation. I had to get everything figured out of where I was going to lay things out. This is still not exactly what I want, but it's getting there. And then I'll pick it up and move it somewhere. Somewhere nice. A little bit better scenery than all this pollution stuff going. There's two ways to get pollution. There's two ways to get acid. Well, I mean, you can just go farm it by killing stuff, but you can get the crops that you plant. You can get a deviated variety of the crops that you plant, and that will ferment into acid. So if you get enough deviated crops, then you can get that going and have acid farm wherever you are. That's the goal, because that would make things a lot easier than being in a polluted zone all the time. But I don't have a whole lot of, I don't think I have any deviated seeds that I have with me. I can get some off out of my Eternal Land thing, I think. Let me go over here and look. I don't think I have any deviated seeds. which is another reason for the alt characters, because I can go, because when you do Eternal Land, this backpack, so this is your regular backpack of stuff that you have on you. And then this is the stuff that you have when your last character went away from whatever last server you were on. So this is all went to Eternal Land. I can bring it forward if I want to pay for it, but I don't want to pay for it because I only get 20,000 credits per character when you do it. But see, the way I've got is there's the contaminated berry seed. One contaminated berry seed. One contaminated wheat seed. That's all I got. So I'll need to set up a farm I need to get the fertilizer so I can, don't think I have any mimetics. Let's see. I don't think I can get to the fertilizer for the yield. Uh-oh. There it goes. The game crashed. Yeah, I mean, I've I've built a lot of different ones. So that you can do, basically what you're looking at is, let me get the game started back up. As your character progresses, you're going to get more mimetic points that you can spend to get different things. So you're going to start off without any power. None. So the things that you can build, you have to look at gravity feeds. So to start off with, you're going to have things like that I've got up at the top, that I've got the rain barrels catching water, and then they're up the highest, and then they drain into a water containment center that then feeds into something else, and you just have to step it down. Once you get to you're using power, you can get water pumps. There's big pumps and there's small pumps. I don't think there's anything going on over there. What time is it? 12:41. So the thing that you look at, you got to watch those builds, because a lot of them will build things in Eternal Land, which really doesn't cost you anything. It's kind of like a free build zone. So you can test things out, right? But basically what you get limited, because right now I got to the point where on my skills there, you'll get to the point where you can make rainwater. You get these rain collectors. And then the next thing is water storage. And each costs some of these points, and it costs you some of these energy units, which is kind of like the currency of the game. So then to get a filter, you got to get even more points. And then to get the pumps, you got to get more. And the pumps give you a small pump and a large pump. So this one goes in the ground. It pumps stuff out of the ground to your containment center. This will pump things in any direction. Up hills, down hills, all that kind of stuff. So, well, you don't need to pump downhill because you're going downhill. Gravity takes care of it. And then you got irrigation, and then a heavy-duty filter. The problem with these things is the more high-tech you get, the more high-tech resources you get. So the starter areas do not have any, well, they might have electronic parts. They won't have automatic parts. They'll probably have adhesive and metal scraps and rubber, but they won't have tungsten ingots. So then you got to go to an area that's got tungsten, which is a higher level enemy area. So there's that piece that you're kind of got to build your way into as a character, your skills on fighting, but you also got to get the points to use to get to that point when you're also trying to level up all the other stuff that you got going on. So there's that. But so you get your water pumps. They go in the ground. They're going to pump out. You can set them to pump if you're in a polluted area, which this area is. I can pump. Get it going. I can pump polluted water and dirty water. It's going to pump dirty water pretty much no matter what you want. It's going to pump some dirty water, but I have polluted water selected, so that's where it's going to pump most of, and it's going to pump it out, and it's going to go into. It'll hold 4,000, but once that happens, then it's got to go somewhere, or else it just shuts down. So you get it going into a containment tank where it'll fill up, which has got a lot more slots. But right now I don't have anything going in there. Am I not powered? What's going on? It's got power. Doesn't that power? Yeah. So they're pumping polluted water into these tanks, which then it feeds into my filters, which is, this is a small filter, so it doesn't go as fast to make impure acid, which then goes into a barrel to make regular acid. So there's a lot of steps. It's got to have, this has got to have the impure acid, and it's got to have pure water. So I have my impure acid coming in from there. I have pure water coming in from that one right there. But it's, you know, it's slow going. It's I don't have to mess with it. It just feeds. But I mean, I've gotten 181 acid in the last 8 hours while it's been running. So not very efficient, but that's the setup. Basically, you're flowing downhill through the different filtration centers, and that's where you got to get what you're getting to. So this is what would be better is if I had more pumps. The problem with more pumps is that means more power, and each one of these pumps. Let's see. Let's get the building stuff out. Each one of the pumps takes 10 watts. Well, the generators that I can build right now only put out 25. So I've got 3 generators, and there's a max amount of generators you can put down as well. So there's that. So you put down your generators. Well, then now I've got 3 of those down, so I'm making 75 watts. And I have 1 solar panel that puts out 15 watts. So I have 90 watts that I can make. The little electric eel helps a little bit. It makes it a little bit more. So like right now this is making, because I have the eel on it, it's making 19 watts instead of 15. So if you got a bunch of electric eels and they were flying over all of your generators would be creating more, but then you can only have so many deviations. So you're limited there. So yeah, once you get all the way up maxed out on everything, you can put in probably 10 pumps and 3 or 4 of those and get the heavy duty, filtration centers, and put in a couple barrels and get things faster. But you got to get there, and that's like level 60 by the time, well, I mean, probably not level 60. Depends on how you level your character up. Now, since I'm in a polluted zone, I could put down where's power? Power. In a polluted zone, I can put down these generators, which really just feed off of the pollution in the air. But to get to that, I've got to get all the way down the power grid, which means that's a whole lot of other mimetics and energy units you got to spend to get all the way down there. So, you know, it's, if you're in, it's, you know, it's one of those things where you're playing against the game a little bit. For me, that's the way I look at it, is how can I, using the least amount of power, get the most amount of product out the back door? And you can do that better the more you level up, because the more you level up, almost like a, so one of mine. Oh yeah, rabbit's down there. The more you level up, the more access you have to higher powered stuff. Oh, he's building up fast. Oh, he probably just plopped his. So that's the thing, is once you get your base built the way you want it, you can just do that copy and paste thing and paste it pretty much anywhere you want to and just drop it down. You don't have to move. It's all moves, everything in the base. Now, for my base, the way it's put together, and really, I've not figured out how to do this. I've seen some people do it. I just can't figure out how they're doing it. But these water pumps will not go. So if I take my base out, everything that's on foundations or connected to the foundations will go. But these won't, because they're not connected to anything. They're just stuck in the ground. If there was a way to connect them into your foundation to go through that, then they would do it. But right now they won't. Let me see if I don't think I can put a, let's try it. I don't think it'll work, but we'll try it. Yeah, see, it won't let you put anything in there. Oh. Ha ha! There we go. Now they'll move. Okay. See, I learned something every day. Now, if when I get ready to put it in some more, I'm gonna have to take that up because they won't go through this. Let's see if I can't. I don't think I have enough resources to put another one down. Oh, we can do this. Let's get rid of that. Okay. So now I have, we can relocate it. Just going to move it right here. See, it won't place in the foundation. Let's bring it back up. Let's just cancel it and go back. Okay, so that's where it's at. So it won't place in there, but if I can place this foundation in after the fact. Oh, yeah. That makes things a lot easier. Go down. There. Okay, we got it. Yay. So now that'll move with the base. When I get ready to put another one down, I just have to take that up and then put another one down beside it. So yes, you can, it really is, it becomes an exercise in power management, water management, and crop management to get the best stuff. Because you need acid to make pretty much smelt any metal past iron, steel. And most of your higher level weapons, like, so if I go in here, that's the supplies. This is a workshop for the better weapons. So I can get to tier 5 weapon, but I gotta have these items, which I don't have. Tungsten ingots and automatic parts, which are going to be in the higher level areas where the bad guys are harder to kill. So you're always ramping your character up to get the better materials to make better guns to be able to take care of the bad guys in the next area until you get all the way up, and then you can make tier 5 everything. And then you can even there rank up your blueprints with these diamonds to make your weapon even better. And weapons, armor, the same thing. You get mods that you're going to find mods out in the world that you can put on these things, and they're going to have different attributes, and they can be ranked up. So when you put a higher level mod on a gun, or a piece of armor, it's going to give you it's going to give you some bonuses, and it'll give you a better output, damage output. So, or protection output if it's armor. So there's a lot of different things working at the same time. That's why I say the game is amazing that it's free, because it's a complicated game. I need to fix some stuff. Let's see, repair. I fix this. I don't know if I can fix it. Hold to confirm. Yep. If you find something, you can't fix it. Like this is a found weapon. So when I go to fix it, it's going to say, where's that? You are not the owner, cannot repair. This one I own, I made it. Oh, my fish is about broke. I need to get some ice to fix that. This I can disassemble. So yeah, this game can get really complicated. It can get, but you can just play it. If you don't want to get into all the stuff and you don't want to figure out how the best combination of mods and yeah, it can get very detailed, because all the mods have a different kind of multiplier on them. So you can have stuff that does fire builds. You can have stuff that does bomber builds, so that you're like when you shoot something, every so and so round explodes. You can do ice builds, you can do ricochet or whatever, shrapnel builds. There's a lot of different ways you can put your character together to do the most DPS on whatever you're fighting. The problem I've got is I try to go I try to go to the end game as fast as I can. So I'm usually underpowered, under armored, and under skilled when I'm trying to go get the stuff, because I want to try to hurry up to get the goodies. But that's why I say, if you're going to start the game, I would start with manibus and learn the game and learn how it all goes together. And that way you're fighting stuff and doing dungeons that are, I won't say easier, they're just more geared to the starter characters. And then it ramps up. I mean, by the end of manibus, you're fighting some pretty stout bosses. It's not like manibus is all easy, but it is easier to start there and get your blueprints and everything there, so that you can rank up, or when you go to the other scenarios, you're going to have better blueprints, better weapons that you can build. You don't want to bring weapons over with you, because they are really expensive to bring over. And besides that, you're going to start as a level 1 when you go into a new scenario anyway. So that sniper rifle or assault rifle or whatever was your favorite gun in the end game for one scenario, you won't even be able to use, because it'll have a level lock requirement. So probably you have to be level 50 to use it, and you're going to be level 1. But you can, if you take the blueprint, which is what you get to take for free, you can make a level 1 weapon of the same variety. So the same gun, it just will be less powerful, and it'll be something you can actually use. So the game is geared to just kind of, you can play it casual and just go explore and build your castle and go out and do that kind of stuff. You can go hardcore and try to blast your way through the game and get to the end game as quick as you can. But I would say probably the fastest way to get to the end game is to play the game, because you're going to get things like all these different journey steps. These are things that you're going to do. Gather iron ore, gather wood, gather all that kind of stuff. You're going to do it. So you're going to get these things, and each one of them will give you a bonus. It'll give you some of the currency, and it'll give you XPs. So if you just do the missions, you're going to get a lot of XPs. The problem is, how much time do you have to play? Because doing it that way, you can do it fast, but it's going to take skipping stuff. Or you can do everything and get all the XP, but it's going to take you a while. So I don't know what the best trade-off is going to be. The other good thing with when you transfer from one scenario to another is these things, you won't be able to make them right off, but you can transfer them and use them. So that is a whole heck of a lot better than smacking a tree with a rock. And I have a chainsaw. Let's get the chainsaw out. By the way, the bottom line is my health bar. It shows it shows my health, which is the light gray, and then the darker gray is my sanity level. Oh yeah, that's so much faster, see? Than chopping it down with an axe. Done. I mean, it's not like I need a lot of wood, because the beaver gets plenty. But if you think about it, you're not going to start with any deviations, probably. I mean, if you can bring some over from your previous scenario, but this is, that way you could bring your fighter's deviation over and not have to bring a beaver. with if you brought a pre-made drill or chainsaw. So there's, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of ways to play the game and have fun playing it. But you can burn yourself out on it, and that's what happened to me. I just got burnt out. I had to stop, and I'm trying to take it a lot more slowly this time around, which is why there's things that I just don't have, because I'm not gonna sit here and grind for 6 hours today to get to that level just so I can say I got there. If that makes any sense. I don't know. I don't know. I don't get the speed run thing. I know there's people that do it, and it is attractive when you've already played the game. So like with manibus, there's manibus, and then there was a hard mode manibus. The exact same map, it was just harder. Was the way they did their second scenario, and you can skip the stuff. The journey, the whole mission, the story, everything, you can skip it when you play again, so you don't have to go do all those little tasks, and you get credit for them. You just don't have to do them again. So they thought enough about that when they're having people replay scenarios that in the same area that you don't have to go do everything all over again. You can if you want. There's a selection at the very beginning. Every time you start a character, it's going to say you want to play the full story mode or the simplified mode or something like that. I went over it when I started this character, and I think I got a short out there about it. But basically, it's you make that choice when you create your character and you start the game. And if you've never played, play the story. You'll rank up pretty quickly, and you'll get what's going on, and you'll understand as it's going to guide you and give you a little bit of a tutorial as you go, so you understand what you're doing, instead of doing like I did, where I just jumped into this and said the simplified mode. I don't want to learn about everything. I just want to do it. And now I can't figure out how to kill the nightmares. So yeah, sometimes you outsmart yourself. But yeah, if you lay in a bed, you will get your health back and you'll get your sanity back without having to take any potions or healing things. To get your sanity back, you can make sanity gummies that are made out of sugar, and that'll give you a chunk of your sanity back. So I usually keep some of those in there, but if I'm at my base, there's no point in wasting them. All right, I've got 6 rotten meat. That might be enough to fix my fish. I like my fish. He cracks me up. If you do set up your power grid, so you switch some things off and some things on, make sure you keep your refrigerator hooked up, because everything will spoil. Just like that. Are you kidding me? That's supposed to be hooked up. Why is everything spoiled? Ah, you're kidding me. That can't be right, because I had stuff that doesn't spoil in there. Something's wonky. Oh well. Now I got plenty of stuff to make. It's not powered. Why is it not powered? What is going on? This is supposed to be powered all the time. Did I move it and unhook it some kind of way? Sometimes I'm an idiot. It's not hooked up to anything. I must have, oh no. I must have been deleting wires and I deleted the wrong one. Oh crap. Yeah, you want your you want your fridge hooked up to your constant power main, not... That was dumb. Yeah, sometimes you think you know what you're doing and you just don't. Well, she's hooked up now. Oh man, I had some good food in there too. I'm an idiot. Sometimes, Julie, you just surprise yourself with being a little bit on the dull side. That was dumb. You know, so I'm sitting there telling y'all, oh yeah, make sure you hook up your refrigerator. Oh crap, my refrigerator's empty because it's all rotted. Dang it. Well, while that ice makes, let's go up here and don't have any more blueberries. Okay, we'll make some grape soda. I don't know why it's grape soda. It should be blueberry soda, right? I think it probably is. Blueberry soda, sure enough. Let's make that. Fruit tea, we're gonna make that because that helps you with your sanity. Spike matas, we'll go ahead and make those. Alright, what else? Grilled mushrooms. Another way to quickly ramp up your XPs when you get started is if you're starting in the beginning areas anyway, get yourself set up next to salt water. So when you go out and collect, it'll say you're collecting salt water or you're collecting dirty water. Go to a place along the beach. Starter area is down here, Bedsville. But if you can set up your camp along this beach here, then you can basically set up 3 or 4 stoves and just cook salt water all the time. That's why it's good to have a beaver, because you don't have to chop down trees for it so much. But if you cook in salt water all the time, you'll get a lot of XPs from just cooking that down. And then you can take the salt and take it back into town and sell it and get some of those energy units I was talking about as the currency here, so that you can, kind of an ongoing supply, in case you don't want to have a blueberry farm. Speaking of which, I'm going to put some more. I don't know if I got stuff to do it. Let's try. I need another row. Well, I can extend this row out. Oh yeah, got plenty. There we go. Blueberry seeds, that's the fertilizer plant. Oh, some water in there. Exciting stuff, huh? Different plants require different things too, as far as what resources, whether it's light or water or whatever. Plant, water. What's it doing? But all that's just that's just my money crop right there. I got nothing to do with anything but money. Making me some bucks. I get enough orange seeds, I can plant a row of orange trees too and do the same thing. But yeah, so I think this. I don't really need to drink it, but going bad. May as well drink it, right? Here's over there making some stuff, making bacon over there. So see, my stove is not powered because it's on the grid. As long as this is off, the stove is not working. But I've got this one. This stove is just a wood stove, so it'll cook some basic things, and so that's why I have that still over there. Same thing over here. I've got a coal-fired furnace, so I don't have to run my powered furnace unless I want to make a bunch of stuff. And this won't make aluminum or the acid type stuff. So this the best I can do is make steel in here. But I can still do it even though I'm not hooked up any power for right now. And since I got so much wood, there's plenty of charcoal. Fire that sucker. Yeah, if you like a game, I tell you, if you like a game like Satisfactory, you probably like this too. So if you like exploration games and PvP or PvE, you get your jollies doing those. If you like dungeon crawls, there's plenty of dungeons in here and big bosses to fight. There are, if you're a builder and you just like to build things, you can do that. Just build stuff. Not really do a whole lot of other things. If you want to do horticulture and do splicing different kind of foods together and all that kind of, the new gardener feature will let you do that. And the same with if you like to just come up with cool recipes that boost people's abilities, you can do that as a chef. You can tame breed animals like a lot of the survival games if you want to do that. It really is a cool thing, and if you're playing solo, then you've got the kind of the world's your oyster. You just have to take the time to do it. It takes a lot longer to play a game solo than it does in a group. But if you got friends you want to play with, you can set these hives up and join together and then pool your resources and help each other out a lot. And then the other thing you can do if you're playing solo is do like I did and make alt characters where you can have one character that just focuses on food and making tasty treats, and then one that does all the gardening, and then one that does all the hunting, and you combine resources that way, because each one of those skills gives you different perks, and you get that 20,000 points to pull things out of Eternal Land for each character you have on there. And so that's why I have the 3 characters here on this server right now. I don't think you have enough generators. Maybe I can't put any more generators down. That's the problem. It's limited. As you level up, you can put more generators down. There are perks that you can get that allow you to put more generators down, even more than the max. So what you have to do is you have to level up and put bigger generators down, and you have to have the points to do that. So, yeah. That's why I say if you're in a hive where you've got people, somebody can specialize in the get out of here, get into here. So if you got in a group of people that were playing together, and you wanted to say, okay, Yuli, you're going to be the builder, so you're going to specialize in all the building pieces. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to do the cars. You're going to build our cars for us. You're going to get all our storage straight. That's your job. And so I would put all my points into this stuff. Building defenses for the base, how to build the best, the strongest materials, get into the enhanced supports, which is the marble type stuff really fast, have turrets around the base, all that kind of good stuff. And then you could go, okay, Ben, you're going to be the power person. And so you put all your points into water collection and generator, um, whatever, power creation through the different generators. And maybe you're going to do all the cooking, so you have all the recipes for there, and you spend all your points here. So you're not spending anything building the houses because somebody else is spending those points. So, and then you have somebody else that says, hey, you're going to be the weapons person. You're going to build all the gear, all the armor, and all the weapons, and you're going to give us, we'll feed you blueprints if we can. But you're going to be the person that's doing all the building the crafting stations and setting up all that stuff. And so you're going to spend your points here. And then you have the miner, and they spend all their points in this and building the best stuff to mine with, the drills and all that they can give to the other people in the group. So if you have a group of people playing together, you can blow past this stuff and get past these limitations a lot faster than if you're playing solo. But I mean, I've been playing what? This is the 3rd episode that I've done, so that's 3 weeks that I've been playing off and on, because I've got 2 other series that I'm doing on of Ash and Steel and Dune that I've got at least 3 days. We do take a week of 7 days. It sounds bad. It sounds like I'm complaining about playing video games. I'm really not, but that's kind of my job. So I spend a couple of days playing Once Human, a couple of days playing Dune, a couple of days playing either of Ash and Steel, or maybe it's another game. And then then I have the last day of the week to test new games that are coming out, or demos or something that's out there. So pretty much every day of the week I'm playing a game. It's just I may not be playing the same game, so I don't progress as fast as somebody that's like, okay, I'm devoting all my time to Dune right now. I'm gonna play the heck out of Dune. I'm gonna go all the way to top level. I'm gonna have all the best stuff. That's why my Dune character's about middle of the road, because I haven't been doing all that. I do the Dune series. I do most of the material gathering offline, and then I do the actual story online. So even though Dune's been out a while, I'm still got a character that's fairly, I mean, I'm just now getting to the point where I can build the ornithopter, which the last stream is getting all the stuff. And I gotta just make enough aluminum to make it. So if you've got a bunch of people playing together, or that's the only game you're playing, and you're going to play it every single day, you can blow through these things pretty quickly. But if you're taking it a couple days a week, it's going to take you a while to get through a solo play of this game. You'll never get to the end of the scenario, I'll tell you that. I got to the end of manibus the first time through. Actually, I got it both times. But I was playing every day for 8 hours a day, at least, because that's my job, right? I stream video games or make content for video games. So when I was playing, that was the only game I was playing at the time, and I was playing it 8 hours a day, every day, Monday through Friday, 7 days a week. And I was able to get through everything by myself. I'm not the best player. I'm not a video game, whatever, awesome video game person either. So that also feeds into it. Let's kill this deer. He shouldn't be in here. And doing solo, and I have like 5 assault ornithopters and 3 scouts. Yeah, see, I've been playing since, well, I bought the deluxe version so I could play a week before it came out, and yeah, then I had some family issues with my parents' health that I was not able to play because I had to go up to Virginia to take care of that stuff, which meant I spent money for a week of play that I got to play one day ahead of time. Things you do. Okay, these are all moving on along. This is why I like the blueberries to do this with, because they grow really fast. and there's nothing for me to do with them but sell it. I mean, it provides liquid refreshment, but it's not like mushrooms. Mushrooms will help you with your sanity, and there's a lot of dishes that it's for. So the mushrooms, when I get my mushroom farm going, I'll have my gardener doing that. Have we made any acid since we've been on? Or slow going. Slow going. What did I do with it? Oh, it's over here. But yeah, you can really work yourself into frenzy doing these games where you feel like, you know, I need to hurry up and progress. I need to hurry up and progress, and you end up spending. It becomes a job for anybody. I know Ark. I hadn't retired yet when I was playing Ark, and I was like having a second job. All right, let's see. We got enough ice cubes to fix this now. We should. Where's my ice? Oh. You gotta put some water in it. Dummy. Yeah, I know. Water's heavy. I'm already know I'm gonna get addicted a couple hours into the one human tomorrow night. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Why am I so exhausted? Oh, I don't have it on me now, right? Dump stuff off. We can go do a boss fight real quick. I think I've got a teleport tower near something. You can get a feel for what that looks like. While we're waiting on other stuff. I mean, I gotta get this character leveled up, and that's part of my problem. What happens when you're doing content that you're not geared to do yet? All right, let's put the good guns back on. What do we like? We're gonna put this back. We're gonna give me this back. All right. Let's see. Already done these two. There should be a teleport tower here. Which one's this one? Oh yeah, this is the easy one. This is the first one you'll come to. We'll do this real quick. It won't take long. Not gonna get anything good out of it, but Ravenous Hunter. I don't want to team up with anybody. I want to go here. Where's the front? There it is. Oh wow, there's a dreamer here. Kill this guy. Get a little bit of resources out of him. I don't know how much ammo did I bring with me? I better know that before I go in here. Pistol, SMG, SMG, SMG. Where's my? Okay, sniper rifle. Okay, got a few rounds. You can't hit me up here, buddy. Where you going? Where are you going? No, don't come up here. You don't need to come up here. See, I told you not to come up here. I just did tell you not to come up here. And you did. Okay, you're dead. What is this one? Level 21. I don't think I want to mess with him right now. I couldn't get to level 15 to work. So this is where each boss is going to be in a monolith that's going to be in an area like this. And when you go in here, you want to make sure you clear the stuff out because there's stuff in here. Oh, whoa, where'd you come from? Anything else in here? All right. Nope, 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 nope. Get back in there. All right. They're all going to have the same kind of setup. They come in here, or there's going to be a room there. There's going to be a med kit in there. There's going to be a loot crate right here. That'll be a gear crate that probably won't give me. Well, I've already got it once, so there'll be a gear crate in there. There will be some more health kits here. And there'll be a place that you can make ammo if you have the resources. And then there's one more health kit right here. There you go. Then you go into the boss arena. You're going to get corruption the whole time you're in here. See how my sanity's going down? Or whatever you want to call it. So probably a good idea to have some gummies with you. Go ahead and take one to start. Somebody's coming over here. Oh, that's one player. And where's my bomber stuff? Bullseye, melee, unstable bomber. Eat that. All right, is it not? There we go. That'll give me that buff. Okay. And then we go on here and we're going to hit. Now you can do this on his team or you can just enter it as it is. It's a level 20 dungeon. But this is easy. This one's the easiest one. It looks terrifying. The cutscenes on this game are really freaking cool. They can be.
Help me!
It can be gut wrenching.
Forgive us. You are truly a great one.
Mercy, please!
Oh yeah, he's a slimy dude.
Even without their submission.
Look out.
We are still Legion!
Yeah, whatever. See, these are the spider one is really terrifying. That is really terrifying. Okay, so here we go. We start the dungeon. This one, like I said, this is an easy one. All you need is a long range and a short range gun. And the ammo. Then you just come in here to the right and stand behind this little pylon right here. Get your long range out. He's going to shoot a bunch of times. Then he's going to run out of bullets. He's going to reload. Go over here. Peg him in the head. Doink. Hide again. Reload. Heal if you need to. Pop him in the head again. And it'll shoot snot all over you. But don't let that stuff get on you because it'll burn you. And he's going to cry a little bit. And he's going to get mad again. Want to shoot some more. He's going to shoot rockets at you. Just stay behind here and they won't hit you. Stay behind here though. Don't go to the side because they'll splash damage you. Reload. There's a rocket. Boom. Then run him up again. Whoop. All right, now he's done gone up there. He's immune. You got a different phase. You're gonna have to go. Don't let that rifle hit you because it hurts. You got 2 pods over here that are gonna spawn a bunch of enemies. You wanna take them out. These cans will do it. See, I told you that thing hurts. Stay under cover. Pull out your trusty sidearm. Now we got one on the other side we got to get to, so we'll just watch out for the laser. Some people can dodge and roll. I'm not good at that. Just don't let him target you. All right, we're gonna do the same thing over here. And now that's done. All right, there's a gun laying there. Leave it alone. Don't go out there and get that gun. It's a trap. So leave the gun alone. Just go back around here, get your trusty sniper rifle, and light him up. You can blow snot at you again. Just stay out of the goo. You can switch up your guns if you want. That stuff will stay there and it'll still burn you, so don't step in it. It'll get all over your shoes and stuff. You don't want to mess up your good Nikes. You don't like this gun. It explodes up. He's gonna shoot some rockets in a little bit. And gets really mad. Come on. Oh, there they are. See, that's what I say. Stay completely behind there and they won't get you. But if you're on the edge, it'll splash you. Right here. Alright, third phase. Same thing. We can stay over here for a sec. There's another can. Ah, dang it, you got me. Blew up my can. We'll drop our mini feaster out here, let him take care of those guys. Whoop. Alright, you can hit this thing from the other side if you're really lucky. Oh, I got it. Hot biggies. What do you know? Yeah, feature's gonna take him out. Oh, snot! Don't let the snot get on you. No, you're just stubborn. He's kind of a one-trick pony. He's got that, well, 2 tricks. There he goes. He's done. He's going to blow the snot at you. He's going to shoot rockets, and he's going to do the Gatling gun. Just don't go after the Gatling gun. There's no reason. It really doesn't give you much as far as firepower if you bring in a sniper and another weapon. You don't even need anything but the sniper. If you're even at the lower levels, this crumble that I have does flame damage, but there's other snipers that are better. But even at the lowest level, it'll just bring plenty of sniper bullets. You'll have to start with copper, and they'll be fine. And just stay behind cover. That's all you got to do. And you may have to, if you end up having to repeat cycles more than once, just remember, stay behind cover. And these pods are going to come up when he gets up there, and grab your barrel and throw it at it. And do the same thing on there. If it doesn't completely kill it, then, oh, I got to get over here and get the stuff. And you're going to get a prize. You're going to get a deviation that makes a particular thing that you can use for your next boss fight. So the first time you do it, you'll get that deviation, and it'll be a little bulb up here that you'll just have to capture. But that's pretty much the way the dungeons work. Is there may be a trick to getting to it, but then you get inside and it's pretty much that. The silos are a little bit different. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to redo this thing. Crap.
Help.
You can skip the cutscenes. You don't need to do the whole thing. We're gonna get out of here. Exit dungeon. You know, I know once humans going to be like Dune, and I'm just going to get lost with time and play for 10 hours straight. Yeah, I've been there, done that. Especially when you're playing through the first time, because there's a story. What is that? Enter. Can I do a hard mode? Oh, they don't have... Oh, there is a hard mode. What do you think? You want to try it? Let's do the pro. How much ammo do I have? Let's do the pro mode. See what happens. Oh yeah, this is pro mode. We're gonna do it. We're doing it. Pro mode. I don't know how many more gobbledygooks are gonna come after me, but we're gonna find out. Yeah, we did this. Done. All right, let's go. He's gonna be a little bit more feisty this time, I'm thinking. Immune from the start. That's cool. So let's see what we're gonna have to do to get him unimmune. That's not it. Oh, do I have to peel something off of him? Crap. Let's see, what do I have? I got a grenade. Let's try that. Do. Dang it. No. Oh, balls. Moved. Alright, that's not it. Huh. Okay. Trixie, let's see what we got. Reload. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? That hurt. Alright, let's see. What does it say? I can't get up here. I can't see what it says up there. Come here, you. I did a little bit. It's gonna take all day for me to kill him with that. Maybe we should get out of this one because I don't have the resources to do that one. Let's go in and try to do the hard mode. Yeah, we'll do the hard mode, see if that works. Give it a shot at least. I mean, it was a crapshoot to start with. Let's see. Hard mode. All right, let's look and see what this does. During the combat, damage dealt by assault rifles, shotguns, and heavy weapons is increased by 10%. I have none of those. Great ones enjoy a plus 10 HP bonus, but will become vulnerable when taking damage from tactical items, causing them to take 20% damage for the next 10 seconds. Yeah, I don't have the stuff for that. I'll have to come back when I got my goodies. My lighter boxes and such. And yeah, an assault rifle would be good. Oh crap, I hit enter anyway. Dang it. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens if I light him up with some barrels. So quickly, this strat is not any good. Oh, dang it. Okay, well, at least I can hit him now. Nope. Only when he's recently been torched. Ah, I hate when that happens. Ooh. Wait a minute. Why did I not be able to hit him? Why? That's not fair. Burning, but I ain't burning very fast. Better hurry up, buddy. Yeah, that'll take all night. I don't have the stuff for this. We'll come back when we have better things. Need better toys. All right, well, we'll go back to base here, get things situated. I have to do some research on this whole nightmare thing. I got one done, so I feel like I can go look now. Swimming out of water. Got a lot more work to do on the base. But I don't want y'all to sit and watch me do that, because that's annoying. Need to disassemble. I got these. That can give me much. For all that hard work. Oh, I got some detoxidant. Good. I could use that. Make some health kits. Activator. So, if Ben's still out there, I sent you on in DM the server that I started a character on for Manibus Novice. So, if you go load the game up tomorrow, get on that server. It's a low pop server, so you shouldn't have any problem getting in there. I'm not sure what stage it's at, but the reality is the stages are more gates than anything else, because they're gonna as they open up, they're gonna allow you access to more things. Like if you look at your memetics, so each week you get more access to different stuff. So if it's further down the line, then you're going to have access to bigger things faster. So it's not really going to make any whole lot of difference. When you're just, for you to just learn the game, if you want to play the whole scenario out, then pick a server that's new, that's fresh, and start there. Let me see what's out there. I think you can have 10 characters, if I'm not mistaken. So go here. I want to create a character on Manibus Novice. Okay, so this is a new one. Be available when server registration limit is reached. Let's see. Let's look at this one. 7/26. What is today? So 7/29. So this one opened on 7/26. This one 7/28. So it just opened yesterday. So if you want to have the whole experience and the whole 6 weeks to do the whole scenario, go to this one, 468, and create a character there. And I doubt if it'll be full, because most people who are playing the game have already played this piece. So you shouldn't have a problem getting in, and then I can join you. Right, let's do that. Let's join there. Let's do it. Why not? I have 2 characters on Manibus. But yeah, that's what you want to do. It's all depends on what you want to do. If you want to level up fast, pick a server that's in, say, day 3 or 4, or week 3 or 4. So this one is like 7/17. Back, I would rather join a server maybe week 5 or 6. I don't really want to wait around 6 weeks to be able to do everything. Okay, so the one I'm in, which one did it say? You remember? I can't get to my DMs because I'll shut something else off. Which one is it that I have a character in? Actually, I can just go back. Let's go back. Back. It's a Yuli is in 453. 453. 453 is in, when did it start? 7/7. So let's go in. I'll tell you where it's at. Julie, we'll enter that one. And we will find out exactly where it's at. I'm here for you, man. I'm here for you. Dreamland Wonder. What? You can't really go there, can you? Sure enough. Wow. I wonder if I can spend my pop coins here on this guy. Oh, that's not what I'm here for. Let's do what I'm here for. Yuli, come on. Focus, dude. So it's in week 4. So yeah. So it's 1 week from settlement. This would be a good one to join because everything's going to be opened. Prime War and promo dungeon now available. Yeah. Higher multiplier when obtaining essential materials. And then week 5 is the end game. So it'll give you a chance to rank your character up, and then when next week starts, it'll be the big boss will be open. Manibus and Prime War, Nightmare are now available. So that's the Nightmare mode is what comes on week 5, and then 6 is settlement. Oh no, wait a minute, they're in 5. They're in 5. No, it's locked. Okay. I'm screwed up. So yeah, right now they're in week 6, 6 more days of it. So they just started week 6. I mean, week 4. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning for me. My brain has started turning to goo. Yeah, so this should open up most everything. And I've already got a character here. And there's somebody else that was wanting to play that's got a character here. So maybe the 3 of us could get together and set a hive up, help each other out, get going, and then learn the ropes. He already had a character at level 30 like the first couple days. When everything's open like that and you're willing to spend time playing, you can level up fast. Let's see. Does this person have the same securement? Oh yeah, it's all the same. So you can only pick 10 of these, and I'm guessing it's 10 for account. So yeah, don't pick ones you don't really want to get, because you only get 10. Well, it's good to know. At least I can come up here with my my alts and get there's a good mushroom in here. There's a grocery room. There's a special one. Do this tomorrow if you're gonna get on and you get a chance to go to the Wonderland. Just go do the race, because you don't have to have any level or anything like that. Could do the race, and it'll get you used to the vehicles and how they work. But every bit you win in there, you can go over and buy whatever fun pop tickets from the clown down there, and then you can get chances to go in here and do this, which is the deviations are really good in here. Let's go. Let's play one game real quick. Oh, I don't have any tickets because the tickets are all on the other guy. So tickets are not shared. But yeah, go do this thing, because it's only good to the 31st. After that, it's gone. This is Once Human. It is a free-to-play game. It's on PC. It's also on mobile now. Not on console yet. I think it's coming out next year on console. But yeah. Exit. Confirm. So if you're looking for a game to play that doesn't cost you anything to play, here's one that's, I'd swear it is really well done. I cannot see, this is where I have my base for my my starter character for playing with folks that are getting started. And it's right on this coast here, so I can get all the salt water I need and just cook it up. Which I'm gonna do right now. Fishy, collect water. The only limitation is the wood to cook it with. Takes a minute to go chop trees down, but there's plenty of trees around here. But yeah, if you're interested in playing, this is, I can't remember now. Which server was it? It's in, if you scroll back a little bit on the video, you'll see what number it is. I'll try to remember to put it in the comments. If you're interested in playing the game you've never played before, this is a novice server, and it's just a fresh start character that I started over here to play around with some folks. If you've been playing and you're on Endless Dream scenario, drop me a line, let me know you're out there, and you know, maybe we can play something together. I don't know what server. I'm on 0029, I think. But yeah, it's a fun game. You can play it solo. You can play it in groups. In groups are going to move faster because you can kind of separate the activities and focus on different things, so you're not all trying to do the same thing and do everything. Solo is just, it's just the way it is. Every game is like that. No matter what game it is, the solo is a bit of a grind because you've got to do everything yourself. But you know, if you're like me and you've been playing solo for very, very, very long, I play most games solo just because I'm retired and I play games when most people are not playing. Because you know, they work and have lives and kids and stuff. I've got kids, but they're grown up and adults. I got grandkids. I'll be 64 in another month. You can imagine that. I can't wrap my head around it. But yeah. So, a little bit of wood here, and just throw this in the fire for this guy. Yeah, I don't have a roof on this house either, because I played this for like an hour on this server, and then I got tied up in other stuff, and so I couldn't finish getting this guy ranked up. Salt. All the salt. There's all the wood. Didn't take long. I give me a break. Honestly, I played, I think maybe 2 or 3 hours at the most on this character, because I was gonna play and go through kind of a speed run and rank this guy up, and then got on, and that didn't happen because something came up. I had to go somewhere, and it just, nothing ever works out the way you think it's going to work out. Some days you're the bear, and some days the bear eats you. I mean, what's a little bit of rainfall on your head? It's not like it's going to kill you. I'm too short to shrink, and never been accused of being too sweet, so I won't melt. Getting heavy, getting heavy. Oh, I'm losing that stamina. Let's go ahead and cook this water, and that way I'll get a little bit more XPs tomorrow when I get in here. Oh, dang it. Yeah, don't do that. Max your stuff out before you hit the button, because otherwise it just does one. That's not an efficient way to do it. Where's Deluxe? What the heck is in that? Oh, and more else. Ha! We'll have those for a while. Open world games, have you played Wandering Wave? You give it a try. Wandering Wave, I've heard of that. Where have I heard of that? Wandering Wave, let me look that up. Really quick here. Team. Oh, come on. Oh well, can't get to it on my phone because it's decided it wants to make me sign in again. Yeah, I'll have to take a look at that. Oh, I can't get to it now. I like survival games. I like anything that's going to be something where you build stuff, or where you're building, you're crafting, and you're exploring. I like those kind of games. If it's on the ocean, it's even better because I really loved Atlas, but they abandoned it, so not much there to play anymore. Um, I go back to it every once in a while just for kicks and play either single player. There's a lot actually of unofficial servers that people are spending their own money to run that this is a way someone okay. Um but yeah, I enjoy games like that. There's another one under a new sun that I just got that I'll probably be doing some streaming on as well before too much longer. I just gotta get a chance to get it loaded on, make sure everything runs. But yeah, that's the kind of games I enjoy playing. I played the heck out of Ark. I've got so many hours in Ark, it's just pathetic. But I don't. I had to get away from it. I can't support a company that abandons games like Snail does, and they just keep doing it over and over again, and it kills me to watch a game that has a lot of potential get kind of drained and then kicked to the curb. And if you look at, I mean, you look at Atlas, that's pretty much the story there. And the sad part about it is it's still on Steam for a full price last I checked, and you can't play it. Well, you can't play it on console at all because there's nowhere. I mean, you can play solo, but solo's got a lot of glitches and issues. Um, but as far as playing with other people, Xbox you can't play at all because there are no public servers, unofficial or official, that are still alive. On PC, there are several good communities of people that are playing on unofficial servers that they host themselves that are not password protected. And if you play that game, that's a place to go. But I would not suggest buying it to anyone because it's not supported anymore. And the only reason it's still alive is because some folks that are out there playing want to keep it that way. Ark Evolved, I played the heck out of that, and that has its own story of getting kicked to the curb for ASA, and ASA is a mess. Every release is late. Every day, I've run my Discord. I have a link to the because I have a lot of people that play Ark still, and I have a link to their Discord page playing all the stuff that goes on as far as any kind of patches, and it's every day, every single day. There's a hot fix or a patch or something that they're having to fix, and I would say that's cool if you were fixing stuff, but they're not. I mean, it's just not running right. So I had to walk away from Ark after a lot of years, a lot of money spent on it, a lot of time spent on it. I made a lot of videos about it, which I still leave out there because there are people that still message me and say this really helped me do whatever it was that the tutorial's about. So I'm not taking them down, but I'm just not playing the game anymore. I can't do it anymore. Conan I really enjoyed, and I got back into Conan, but I think Funcom's kind of moving on to Dune and putting their resources there. Dune's a lot of fun, and I host servers for both Conan and Dune on the Discord. So if you're interested in playing any of those, either one of those, check the link in the About Me section of the video, either on YouTube or Twitch, and you'll get the Discord link. Go to the Discord link, accept the rules, all the channels will pop up, and you can see what people are playing. I don't host servers for all the games that people are playing just because it's expensive. But I do have I have two Conan servers up, one for Exiled Lands that's heavily modded, and then one that's for Legend of Shem that's a modded map. And then I have the Dune server up that's a PvE server. if you're interested in playing either one of those. Doesn't cost you anything to play on my servers. You have to have the game. I don't front you that, but if you've got the game and you want to play, I don't charge people for coming out and playing. I do funnel it through the Discord just so that I can keep track of how many people are on and how many people are playing and how many slots I need to have open so that people don't have to wait in queues to get in. Because you can do that on official. And so why wouldn't you just play official? If that's what you wanted to do. No, so that's out there. If you're interested in doing it, make sure you hit the Discord. And there's people from all over the world in Discord. So odds are, if you're in there and you're looking to talk with people about games or entertainment in general, there's somebody there that'll be happy to talk with you or give you some advice about a particular game, whether you've never seen it before or you've never played it before, you have questions, or you're playing, you're stuck, whatever. Ask in the channels, because people are always willing to help out, and the community for OG is amazing. I can never say enough about how great they are, because they really do make the whole old gamers movement something that I'm just tickled to death with, because I never thought I'd have people watching anything that I did, much less the amount of people that are out there right now. And hopefully you're enjoying it. If you are, make sure hey, if you're on Twitch, you can follow. Doesn't cost you anything. If you're on YouTube, you can subscribe, leave a like. Those things do help. It doesn't help me in the direct way that says, okay, you're going to get more traffic. It does help in the way of a little bit more recognition. And by the way, in YouTube, the likes, people think the likes are you're liking the channel or you're disliking the channel. Really, the reality of the way the algorithm works is that when you like a video or you dislike a video, it's telling the algorithm that runs what content you get shown on YouTube what you don't like or do like, the kind of videos that you do. So what it'll start doing is, if you dislike something enough, it's going to show you other things, and it won't show you that anymore. Now, that may be the creator and it may be the genre. And same thing with likes. If you hit a like on a video that's about Ark, you may get more content about Ark, and you may get more content from the creator that you liked that has Ark or another game. So it's kind of the way it works. It's more geared to you as a viewer and what you want to see versus the creator and what they want to put out there, if that makes sense. Because the reality is YouTube wants to keep you on the platform. So Twitch is the same way. They both want to keep you on the platform as much as they possibly can. So they want you to have things that you want to watch. And so when they feed you things, they're going to feed you things that you like. It's kind of like, when you sit down at a table when you were 3 and you wanted dessert first, and the babysitter said, yeah, sure. I don't have to worry about the sugar high when I leave. Your parents will deal with that. No, but and with Twitch, it's kind of recognition. It's where you fall in the broad scheme of things. And there's so many people streaming on Twitch. I didn't start on Twitch. I just actually, in November is when I started streaming on Twitch. And it's because I had a lot of the people that were in my OG community that were over there, and they were saying, you should try Twitch out. You should give them a shot. And so I did. And we're at 155 followers now, heading to 160. That's not bad. It's something. It's a different way to get the content I have out to more people. And that's another reason why I started doing a lot of shorts and posting on TikTok and Instagram and things like that, because just trying to spread the word that it's fun to play video games. You're never too old to play video games. Find a game that you like and play the heck out of it. Enjoy yourself, because life is too short to be serious all the time. Rich Phillips says, you rich people suggest so many games, and my potato laptop is only built for coding. So here's the thing, Arajit. I don't know if I've pronounced it correctly, but Once Human is free, and they just released it on mobile. So it should run on any computer if it'll run on a phone. So you can try either way. It's out for PC and it's out for mobile. So if you're looking for something to play that you don't have to spend any money on, and you've got a phone, or you've got a PC that will run a game that a phone would run, give it a shot. the worst that can happen is it won't run, but you haven't spent any money on it. So yeah, there you go. Believe me, I am not rich. Most of the content that I have, that I've purchased, or that I have in my library on Steam, is stuff I got for $5 or less, or got when it was on a freebie deal with Steam on some sort of like holiday fest. And that is where, hey, Big Chowder, that to me, so anybody that says you have to be rich to play video games is full of crap. Yeah, it just is, because you don't have to be rich. You have to have an internet connection for most of it. But other than that, there's a lot of free content out there that some of it is really good. There's some really crap content out there too, but there's some good stuff. And don't let people tell you or talk down to you about how much money you have and you're not a real gamer unless you can spend blah blah blah. No, the reality is, if you like to play video games, there are games out there that are free to play that will run on pretty much any computer out there. You just have to find them. And if you go to Steam, I think I even made a video a couple years ago about how to find free games on Steam, and they've got thousands of them. So, so you can go look at them, try them out, see if they work. There's a lot of demos out there, but there's full-fledged games that are free, and you don't have to have a supercomputer to run them. And frankly, like this one, Once Human, I've gotten more enjoyment out of Once Human than I got out of Cyberpunk, which I paid $80 for, than I got out of Starfield, which I paid $90 for. So yeah, you don't have to spend a lot of money. In fact, if you're spending a lot of money on video games, you really need to be thinking about what you're doing. I have a rule, and this is my rule of thumb when I'm buying games, is, and this is from lessons learned from things like Starfield and Cyberpunk, is I try to buy my games on Steam, because Steam has a return policy that in the first 2 weeks, if you play 2 hours or less than 2 hours of a game, you can get a full refund, no questions asked. So my rule of thumb is this: I will play Cyberpunk. It got better, but when it came out, it was trash. It wouldn't even run. There was some issue with the RAM. I couldn't save a game. It was a mess. Now they fixed it. I will 100% agree they fixed it, and I have a lot of people that I know that played it and really enjoyed it. The problem I had is I bought it when it came out, and I couldn't get it to run on my computer, even though I've got a pretty decent one. And by the time they fixed it, I'd moved on. And so I've never gone back and played it. I may enjoy it, but I've just not had the gumption to do it. There's so many other things out there. But as far as my rule for games goes now, this is what I do. I will buy a game, especially if I do buy something that's like Dune. I paid a premium for Dune because I wanted to get it in there and for the channel create some content a little bit ahead of the actual release, so I could tell people, you know, what to look for and things like that. It didn't work out that way because of life, but what I'll do is, if I'm not having fun in a game that I have purchased, I don't care how much I paid for it. If I'm not having fun in the first hour and a half, really the first hour, I'm shutting it down. I'm going to the refund page on Steam and refunding the game and get my money back. Because if you're not having fun in the first hour of playing a game, now I'm not saying you can solve it, right? It may be frustrating and maybe you're trying to figure things out, but if you're not enjoying yourself, why would you keep something that you're not enjoying yourself and continue to beat your head against the wall to play it? And even if it's something that everybody tells you is great, right? Because not every game is geared for every person. And if I should be chopping wood while I'm talking, because, you know, that would actually get me somewhere on this one. But no, if you just listen to other people tell you what's good, you're never going to be happy with what you're playing. You might find one that you agree with other people on, but the reality is a lot of times the game that you like is not going to be the game some other person likes. And the game that they like is not going to be one that you like. I can't. Fortnite's a game that a lot of people play. I mean, you know, they like playing it. I don't fault them for playing it. I can't play that game. It drives me crazy, and I'm not good at it. So I don't play Fortnite. But, you know, games like any kind of game that's out there, if you're having fun playing it, then enjoy it. And don't let people tell you, oh, that's a stupid game. Oh, that's a free game. That's no good. That's, you know, oh, you're playing Candy Crush? Really? No, if you're playing a game that you enjoy, play it. Don't be ashamed of it. Play the game. People that will look down on you because you don't have the latest and greatest game that's out there, they're not worth worrying about. They really aren't. Because everybody can't have a supercomputer to run all the latest games that are out there. And honestly, even if you do, next year that computer's going to be sucking wind while it's trying to come up with the next gen game that somebody came out with. So, no, enjoy yourself. Find a game that you like. If it's on mobile, play it on mobile. If it's on PC, play it on PC. I don't like Fortnite because I don't want to be called a Fortnite kid. Well, I played Fortnite. The last time I played Fortnite, I played with my grandson when he was 8 years old, I think. We played 2 matches. And at the end of the second match, my grandson turned around and said, Pop, you should never play this game again. And I was like, okay. So, yeah. So I don't play Fortnite. I play a lot of other games. I don't play any game great. I'm not a professional. Well, I can't say I'm not a professional gamer because I'm a YouTube and Twitch, whatever, affiliate partner, whatever the heck they call them. So I am making a little bit of money off of it. Ad money for YouTube and Twitch for the amount of followers I have is not great. Let me tell you, it's not. It's enough to pay for the servers I host. That's what I use that money for. But yeah, I think you should do what you can with what you got. If you've got a game that's out there that you want to try, give it a shot. Especially if it's on a game that's on Steam. If you don't like it, return it. There's no shame in that. Now, don't do something like they did to... There's a game out called Summer of '58. It's a good game. It's about an hour and a half long if you play it straight through. About an hour and a half. That's about all the content it is. And most of the time, if you see it out there, you can get it for like $5. The people that, when that game came out, what ended up happening was a lot of people just refunded it because they could. They played the whole game. They had fun with the game. But because it was less than 2 hours long of content, they'd fit into the refund for no questions asked with Steam, and they just go refund it. And the creator, who was working on a sequel to